Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old lady. She was very old, with silver hair and a face full of gentle wrinkles. But her eyes, they were bright and full of kindness. Everyone in the village loved her because she was always happy, even when life was hard. She lived alone in a little house near the big banyan tree. She has no children, and husband passed away many years ago. But still, she never complained. She would sit under the tree, talk to people, and always smile. In that village, people worked hard. Some were water, some of farmer, some of carpenters, and other worked in small markets. Sometimes the rain didn't come and the crops dried up. Sometimes people fell ill and couldn't go to work. Life was not easy, and many villagers were often sad or worried. One day, a young woman named Radha came to her. Radha was crying, her face full of worry. She said, "I don't know what to do. My husband has gone to this city to find work, but he has not sent any money. My children are hungry, and I am scared." The old lady looked at her and smiled softly. "Sit down, child. My lovely child," she said. "Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Radha wiped her tears and said, "I don't know. I feel very bad things will happen. What if my husband cannot find work? What if he forget about us?" The old lady shook her head gently. "Radha, when we think bad thoughts, we feel worst. But if we think good thoughts, we feel better. And sometimes good things happen." Radha asked, "But how can I think good thoughts when everything is going so very bad?" She smiled again and said, "Let me tell you a story." Radha looked at her, curious. The old lady began. "Once there was a poor man who had nothing. He had no food, no money, no family. He sat by the river, crying. An old woman came to him and asked, 'Why are you crying?' The man said, 'I have nothing. How can I be happy?' The old woman smiled and said, 'You have the river, you have the trees, you have the sun. Look around you. There is beauty and life everywhere. If you think about what don't you have, you will always be sad. But if you think about what do you have, you will find peace.' The man listened, and slowly he stopped crying. He began to see the good things around him. And from that day, his life began to change." The old lady looked at her Radha and said, "You see, my dear, the man life didn't change only because of magic. It changed because he changed his thinking. When we think positive, our heart feels lighter. And we can also face problem. We feel better. Radha thought about her story and said, will am I thinking very change my life? She smiled gently and said, yes. If you wake up every morning and tell yourself, today will be a good day, you will find the strength to work, to care for your children, and to wait for your husband with hope. But if you only think about what might go wrong, you will feel wrong, you will feel weak. Radha nod her slowly. I understand. I will try the things good thoughts from now. That's the first step, my child, she said. Radha left the old lady house with a lighter heart. Every day she remembered her words. She woke up and said to herself, today will be a good day. She worked hard, took care of her children, and waited for her husband to return. After a few weeks, Radha received the letter from her husband. He had found a job in the city. So guys, this is the moral of the story. If you will be happy, then your life will begins to be happy. So it's only up to you how you see your life. You will see your life amazing if you will feel only positive. If you will think positive, then life will change you in positive way. So guys, if you will think everything is going to very positive and every day will be a happy day for us, then your every day will change and your every day will grow up with new energy. So it's totally up to you how you want to celebrate your life and your everyday and your entire life, not only a day. So guys, this is your spoken English shadowing, listening, speaking practice. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share